Hola guys, happy Friday, and it indeed is a happy Friday. I am leaving early today, guys. When I tell you these heifers are being so petty and ridiculous, they should work in a circus, as big a clown as they're acting. I have PTO. I cannot deal with these people today anymore. So I said I had to go drop off some new patient paperwork, which is true. But it's literally, the doctor's office is right here where I'm parked. So I'm going to take my paperwork out of the car, walk it over in there, and then I'm leaving. As long as I don't call in, I'm fine. So if I'm here and I'm in pain or something happens with my son or my mother, then, and I have to leave, that's fine. It's just the calling in that would hurt me on attendance and write-up and all that. But yeah, I'm just over it. They're not being bad to the point, man, I'm out of shape, just out of breath. Guys, it is so stinking humid. So humid. I am in pain though. My back is acting up. Hang on, guys. Y'all, I am out of shape. I literally walked back here to this building right here, which is where the Brain and Spine Center is, to turn in my new patient paperwork. I could have done it online and probably will go on there just to make sure that I didn't leave anything off. Whew. But I'm just like really nervous about that appointment, because that's going to be the beginning of the real, you know. But it's all in the same hospital, so we're kind of attached through hallways and stuff. But since I parked right outside of it, I went ahead and turned in my paperwork. But anyway, I'm so out of shape. It is so humid, so sticky, disgusting, and the rain is supposed to come in tonight and into Mother's Day. But yeah, I am out of shape, guys. I got winded like nobody's business. This car is so tiny and I still don't know how to judge how to get out of this parking lot. But anyway, so back to the clowns in here. Okay, so a whole night has passed and apparently they're still perturbed by my having called the police. I don't know what the story is. I don't know. You know how office rumors and stuff start? Who knows? The day that I slammed that door is when everybody started giving me side-eye. Oy, I hate the angle of this thing. I can't get out. Oh, I'm gonna have to stick my whole body out and badge out, and my back is killing me right now to do this. Oy. Okay. Yeah, ever since the incident, I've been getting side-eye. Everybody got friggin' involved, okay? One of the ones who's acting petty as Tom Petty is one of the girls who actually works in the front with the birth certificates. Okay, so we have our manager's lackey, our manager's little, you know, every office has one of those, okay? When the officer came over that day, they had to come in through the front office, so those employees saw the officer coming into the back. Like I said, who knows what rumor they had already started. For all I know, and I joked around about it yesterday, for all I know, they think I'm back there committing harry-carry. Who knows, right? So this officer's walking through, is asking for Melissa, and my manager's lackey, of course, gets up and brings him back there, and she's kind of over his shoulder with her wide eyes. Should I call our manager? Should I call our manager? I said, yeah, I was in the middle of emailing her, actually. I didn't expect the officer to get here soon enough, but yeah, go ahead and call her. If you have direct contact with her, yeah, because I definitely wanted her in the loop. So she's over there being nosy, and I think she's the one, because she's the messy one. Like I said, every office has one. She's the messy one. She's the one who wants to know all the details, wants to know all the dirt, and then it's everywhere. So, I think she went to the back and created some hullabaloo about what's really going on. Who knows? Like I said, no one is talking to me, so I don't know what's what. Oh, you guys, it's ridiculous. At our age, man, at our age. This is why I don't, and if you're not this way, then you shouldn't be offended. But this is why I keep my circle small, because women are petty AF. Women are messy AF. Women are just, they do too much, okay? And I don't even really speak with the girls up front. I hang out with them. I'm cordial with them because we all work together. I don't have anything against them. And like I said, I'm not sure that they're over there spreading rumors and, you know, and creating their own situation in their head. But I do believe that the little lackey ran to the other one, and now they're mad at me causing all this trouble in the department. And that's what I'm thinking, because that's a vibe I'm getting. So this morning I walk in, I say good morning to the ladies, my coworkers, mind you, the ones who I thought we were all getting along, and they say good morning, but they kind of say it under their breath. And then I had to make my way to the front just to get situated in the front, and I said good morning to the lackey and the other one. And usually they're very friendly. Totally ignored me. Like, okay, well, whatever. I'm not a morning person anyway. I just say good morning because you walk into a room, you say good morning, you say hello, you say good afternoon. And I do that because that's how my mama raised me. She raised me to be a decent person. So they ignored me, whatever. I go back in, and again, I'm just getting to, like, trying to get a vibe about what's going on with the ladies that I work with. And they're chit-chatting and both farting around. I walked in on a conversation, so it didn't hurt my feelings none. I walked in on a conversation. But usually we're all chatting, both farting, just messing around, or they'll involve me in the conversation. One especially goes out of her way to involve me. Like, she'll be talking to the other one, Melissa, what about you? Have you ever, or what about you, Melissa? Do you, da-da-da-da. It's like this all the time. Nope, not this morning. They're having their little kiki conversation over there, and I'm waiting for her to ask my opinion on something they were talking about, and it didn't happen. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like that today, huh? Whatever. I don't care. I'm not that person. I'm not that person who gets her feelings hurt often. I'm not that person who needs to have buddies at work, who needs to have somebody to sit with at lunch. I'm not that person. I've never been. So I let them do their thing. But then, and again, I don't know if I'm being paranoid. I don't know if I'm being sensitive. But it seemed as if though their conversation was way too animated, way too giggly, way too happy. Almost as if though they were kind of like rubbing it in my face. Because they never spoke to me, guys. Never. And I know these ladies. They would have gotten me involved in that conversation. They never got me involved. So I'm like, whatever. And then the other girl from the front, not the lackey, but the one that works with the lackey, she came in back there. And she had a box of donuts. And I want to laugh now because it's funny. It's been funny, but it's even funnier now. She walked in, because these are grown women. She walked in with a box of donuts, offered one to one co-worker, and offered one to the other coworker. And this girl is always feeding us. Always feeding us. It's a running joke because she's diabetic, I'm diabetic, and I'm thinking between us both we're going to friggin' die here because we're always eating. And she just walked right on out, had her little conversation with them, offered them donuts, gave them donuts, had her back to me, and walked out. And when she walked out, I wanted to laugh so bad. I'm like, the pettiness of these grown women. Over what, you guys? I am trying to save our ace. I felt threatened. I felt that her safety was in jeopardy. Okay, and I was second guessing myself last night. Oh my gosh, Mel, did you overreact? Is it your hormones? Is it your anxiety because you're probably menopausal? Is that what it is? Did you overreact? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I believe in my heart of hearts that I did not overreact. I believe in my heart of hearts, thanks to my own head and through prayer and through you guys, I did the right thing. I did the right thing. Something didn't feel right and I spoke on it. And they're mad. Why are y'all mad? I don't get it. Why are y'all so disturbed? Like, are y'all doing something y'all ain't supposed to be doing in the department that you don't want HR or the police's eyeballs on us? Like, what's the big deal? I don't understand. And what I was thinking about earlier today, we've had security called in that department before and nobody looked sideways at anybody. We were covering the front desk and one of my coworkers started getting yelled at by this young girl. And this girl was in a very stressful situation. Her father was dying and she didn't have legal access to his medical records, and she was just in a state. And I know this for a fact because I had to go up there and translate for her. My coworker doesn't speak Spanish. So interpreted, came back, and then she came back maybe 5-10 minutes later. Can you please come out here and be a witness to me? Because if this girl goes off on me, I need to have somebody as a witness. So I walk up there, and sure enough, she's in a tirade. She is yelling and screaming at my coworker. She ain't even looking at me. She's yelling and screaming at my coworker. Well, because my coworker said, I don't want you to be near there because she knows you speak Spanish. Can you just kind of hang around behind the desk area and just listen? And if you hear her go off on me or whatever, I just need a witness to what's being said, because I don't know what she's saying. And sure enough, this girl was going off. This girl was cussing at her and just upset with her, and you're not helping me, and she's crying because she's in a situation. I felt, after I stood there for quite some time, when I see my coworker pushing the security button. So she called the police. It's not security. We have a whole police force. She pushes that button. We had 3 officers bum rush that friggin' office over some girl crying and yelling in Spanish. Granted, she was cussing at her, but nobody flinched. Okay, nobody stopped talking to anybody. Nobody was treated the way I'm being treated. It was the same situation. You felt threatened. Somebody was attacking you. Somebody was abusing you. Somebody was verbally abusing you. Somebody was harassing you. They wouldn't leave the office when you asked her to leave. So how come you can call the popo and 3 popo come in hard and nobody says anything, but I call the popo and I'm somehow villainized? I am not understanding, but it's just getting out of hand and it's getting ridiculous, and I'm too old and I'm too tired. This week has been of the devil because of devils. My baby daddy, the devil, and then that psycho. And now my coworkers are just acting like I don't know what. The only saving grace was that my manager is not there on Friday. She seems to take off Fridays a whole lot, so I didn't have to put up with her nonsense. But yeah, that's what's going on today. And if y'all are my friends on Facebook, y'all saw me posting stuff, and it was kind of funny to me. It was kind of funny. I was being kind of a little smart butt on there about it. Not the first one initially. I just kind of put it out there like, these ladies are really acting a whole clown. And the second one, I found the humor in it. Like, it didn't bother me. But I was over it, and I was just like, it's slow. Thank goodness that it's slow. And I was kind of checking out my time and schedule and all that. I'm like, you know what, I have some time. And I do believe she said, if something comes up during the work day, you've already punched in, you are more than free to leave if you need to leave. Just don't call in the mornings. Try your best to schedule. So, okay, so I'm just like, I'm over these people. And then my other coworker, she's really acting disturbed, and she's a Leo like me, so I'm thinking maybe she's just caught up in a dramatic state. But I do know that she's going through something herself with her son's school. Her child has autism as well, and unfortunately and disgracefully, the school that little child goes to is not handling his ARDs and IEPs well at all. This poor child has bad advocates at school for him. So I know that she's going through some stuff there because I heard it during the week. So I don't know if that's playing into her kind of quiet, kind of whatever, but I don't want to sit in that. You know what? I don't want to sit in that. I don't. I am able to rein in my peace through talking to you guys, through talking to my family, puttering around in my little garden. Y'all call it a garden, I call it a yard. I'm so hood, I swear. We didn't have gardens in West Side, okay? We had yards, pations. But I mean, I can rein in my peace, and I'm not gonna sit there all stinking day long in this weirdness, because the other 2 little henchmen keep coming in and talking to the other one and ignoring me. I'm just like, this is, and I know me. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. It ain't gonna make me cry. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna say something because I'm messy. I can be messy. I can instigate. I can be messy. So I'm like, I can sit here and start something, not anything mean or anything like that, but I can start something like, hey, so I'm invisible here. So what's the deal? I know me. So I'm like, let me just tell her that I have to go turn in new patient paperwork, and that they may have to talk to me, and I just need the afternoon off because I need to get ready for my appointment on Tuesday with my new patient paperwork and blah 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 blah. And she said, okay, no, that's fine. So Thankfully, I was able to email her because she's not there, because I didn't really want to have to look at her face. But so I left. I cleaned up my little area. I almost brought home some of my knick-knackery. I don't have that much. I only have my owls, a couple of owls, because I brought home a lot of stuff yesterday. But now my back is hurting and I don't trust my arm well enough to hold up the box. So I'll just handle that later in the week, next week. But I left, and you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm going to the bins. I just pulled into Goodwill. I'm going to the bins, and then I'm crossing over or walking over to Goodwill, and I'm gonna bullfart around here until I'm tired. Like, really, I don't know how long my back is gonna aguantar. Aguantar, word of the day, aguantar, to support. I don't know how long my back is gonna hang, but where do I want to park? Close to the bins or close to the wheel? I better park near the bins. I don't know what my back's gonna do. It is super crowded. Super crowded. Duty balls. And it's hot. I wonder if they have any air in here this go around. They better have baskets. I don't want to park too close because people are just raggedy with these baskets and they just leave them loose. But I do see one in the parking lot, so I'm going to go save someone's headlight and get myself a basket. But I'm here at the bins. Can y'all see? No, y'all cannot. Here at the bins, I'm going to go in there if y'all want me to film. Like I'm on live and can get your yes or no. But I'm going to see if I can film in there, and then I'll walk into Goodwill because I haven't been on this side in a while. I'm going to be here this weekend. I'm going to spend the night with my sister Saturday just to wake up with my mommy on Sunday. But I'm going to do this now. So I'm going to go ahead and get in here and relax and woosah and forget them mean girls. Bless my tomboy heart. I got so excited, guys. But look at this. Look how they pieced together this cord. That's insanity. There's a fan in here. I like that. That's pretty. That is a neat desk lamp. I like this. It's loose right here, and it's very top heavy, so I don't trust it. It's probably why it's here. They're sticky, but they can always be washed. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I came in at the wrong time for the front section of hard goods. They're replacing the smaller bins. So I'm going to move over to the back and see if they still have hard goods back here. But it's mostly clothes. But let's see if I can see anything. Or a new mat for my little patio area. I think this is a yoga mat. But even the cheapest ones are like $20. So I think I might take this. I think I might. Oh, my back, I can't reach. Is this a bunny or a kitty cat? It's a bunny. Oh, look at this. I don't know why I am so drawn to these butlers. This one has little wheels on it. That's a nice one. Oh, it's missing a bar. This big storage unit. I can use this. Look at that big old horn of plenty. That's pretty. Could I use these anywhere? Oh, it's broken. I'm so sad. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:13. But it's broken. Isn't that pretty? A starburst mirror. And that's kind of neat. I don't have any room for it. But yeah, the majority is clothes. It looks like there are a few hard goods mixed in, like people just toss things in that they don't want. But yeah, it looks like more clothes than anything. Looks like they're loading up in the back, so I'm going back that way. So they're setting up the new bins here, and people are already lining up to bum rush. I'm actually going to participate in this bum rush, so I'm going to put you guys down and see if I find anything. Okay, I'm doing a quick sort, and I think I'm going to put this back because it's cute, but it's not what I'm going for on my little patio. And I put this Mickey Mouse salad bowl back. Really cute, but I won't use it. I know I like it because it's Mickey Mouse, but it'll rarely get used. I'll probably put it away and forget I have it. Okay, so I did participate in the chaos of the new bins. And I'm sweaty and hot, but I made it out of there. I didn't wait around for the restocking of it all. Some people I know stay here all day long, and those are resellers usually. But as I'm walking around telling y'all that I participated and I was heading out, one of these employees, ma'am, no filming, no filming, we don't play that. No video, ma'am. Because we all know the security of the world is based on how safe and secure Goodwill junk is, right? Let me find my keys. Okay, so I got a few things. It was pretty junky this go around. Maybe I'm just late in the day, because usually I find really good things, but it was pretty picked over. And then even the new bins that they put out were kind of junky. So I'm walking over to the Goodwill and hope they have their water fountains on, because I'm thirsty, I'm parched. But anywho, yeah, I won't be participating in the whole rush to the new stuff. I don't do it at Black Friday either, just because I don't like being that close to people still. And I had my mask at the bottom of my purse, and my purse was tucked under my arm for safekeeping. I didn't feel like digging out of there because I just knew the minute I stopped to dig for my mask, people were going to find treasure. But let me put my camera down in case somebody says something in here. They have this melamine butterfly dish. So cute. Y'all know I love me a colander. Look at this iridescentness. Awesome. Looking at these. Y'all know I gotta look at me some cups. Aww. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, it's meant for me, guys. If this was a wine glass, you guys, it would be perfect, but I do not imbibe whiskey. That's cute though. I love these, but I don't drink like that, but I love them. How much is this one? $4.04. Everything is $4.04 here. I've always thought this is so neat when people do this. I wonder where this came from. What tropical island? Look, it's a whole Dilbert cookie jar. Oh, he's cracked. That's a nasty crack. $6 for a cracked cookie jar? I don't think so. Oh wow, this matches the little plates that I got last time somewhere. What y'all think these are, guys? And they're taped down. These are so stinking cool. I'm getting Little House on the Prairie, Gunsmoke, set kind of vibes. Look at this silliness. I wanted this for one of my milk glass hurricane lamp pieces, but look at this. It's burnt. What if I plug it in and I burn the house down? I'm gonna leave it. You guys, I overdid it. My back is so pained right now. I don't know if that's a sciatica, because I was having sciatica pain way before the car accident. It feels like sciatica, but who knows nowadays? And then my lazy self kept walking around and around and around because I parked at the bins and it was pretty far from the Goodwill, and I didn't want to walk in this humidity. The humidity is insane. It's 93 degrees according to the car. It's 93 degrees. It's hazy and humid as all get out, like bad hot. Like stand in it a few moments and you're damp hot. I don't like that. Very uncomfortable. And I'm super thirsty. The water fountains were not working when I walked in there. I almost went into the bathroom to drink some bathroom water, but I couldn't do it. So I'm going to stop at the nearest drive-through that I hit. Big old glass of water would be nice. I'd stop off and get a bottle of water or something, but it is so hard to get in the car, guys. I had to pull my leg in the car. I can get this butt cheek and this leg in the car, no problem, but this butt cheek and this leg, I gotta pull on my pants to get my leg in, because the back is just doing the most. Oh, but let me tell you guys, okay. I was like, what did I come on to talk to you guys about? It wasn't to complain. Heavens knows y'all hear enough of that. Okay, so as I'm walking around shopping, my sister, who works at another hospital system, doing medical records, said that they have had an open position for 4 months and they cannot find any qualified candidates. They do not have the experience. They have had the hardest time finding someone, and that I am perfect for the position. The timing, guys. The timing, okay? So, of course, I complained to my sister about everything that's been going on the last few days. Well, this week. And she started thinking, oh my gosh, maybe the stars are lining up for you to get in here. And I'm like, yeah, but with an impending possible surgery, you know, who's going to want to wait? She goes, Mel, they've waited 4 months, almost 5 months now, and can't find anybody. She goes, I'm going to start putting a little, something about you in their ear. So today she texts me and she goes, I was just talking to my manager about you. I'm talking you all up. I did say that you might possibly have to have surgery here soon due to a car accident, but that you are absolutely perfect for the job, and that you are looking to get out of the position you're in into a more stress-free. And I don't mind her saying that, because I'm going to be very, very honest with this employer, any new potential employer like I was with this employer. I was tired of getting yelled at. And there's professional ways of stating that you're looking for something less stressful. There's ways to say that without coming off like a crybaby whiny pants. But that's the truth. I need something that will keep me busy, something that will keep me focused, something that does not cause the stress that this job I'm currently in is doing. And that hospital system is only maybe another 5 minutes away from the hospital I work at now. And I would be working, and my sister, she's so cute, you're going to be working in the cubby right next to me. And me and my sister have joked around before in the past about working together and eventually moving in together, little old ladies. And hey, she's my bestie. She really honestly is. I am one of the lucky ones who can say that my sister is my best friend. She is so friggin' awesome. And she gets me, you know. But she's like, that hospital in particular is very hard to get into unless you know somebody that's already in there. My sister's been there for years, and then I have friends that have been in there for years, so I kind of know folks. And then if they talk me up, whatever, I mean, at the end of the day, I have to sell myself. My experience has to sell itself. But I think it would be amazing. It is a really good hospital system to be in, and this job is quality control. You're basically just making sure that the medical records that have already been scanned in the system are for that particular patient. You're just making sure, she goes, there's no phone, there's no dealing with doctors, there's no dealing with patients directly. It's just files, you know, online files, and you're making sure that everything matches. So I'm like, that sounds amazing. And she's told me this for years, that there's no stress in that job. Plus, it starts, you guys, $1 more an hour than I'm making here. So I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. I'm gonna give it to God, like I do when I absolutely remember, shame on me, to stop trying it my way. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. When I went to drop off the paperwork, the new patient paperwork at the Moody Brain place, I mentioned that I had some family medical leave paperwork, and did he fill out that type of thing for patients? And she said, we have plenty in the past filled out FMLA for our patients, for surgeries, post-surgery, and just outpatient therapy. I'm like, outpatient therapy? She's like, yeah. She goes, because some people need time to recoup after therapy or prepare for therapy. So he has signed, that group has signed FMLA for patients before. So it was kind of like, well, they told me more than likely it'll be surgery. She goes, either way, you'll be covered. It's going to depend on what the doctor feels is best for you. She goes, it doesn't necessarily have to be surgery. And I like, huh? Because I had the first neurosurgeon, who was not in network, tell me that more than likely we can just go in, snip, and fix it all up. The guy who did my MRI, they said the same thing. You're going to need surgery to fix that. But these people are saying it doesn't necessarily mean surgery. Your injuries don't necessarily mean surgery. It can mean outpatient therapy so many times a week. It just depends on how bad it is, what your symptoms are, and what this neurosurgeon finds. I said, okay. So that gave me hope. It gave me hope because y'all know how scared I am of having this friggin' surgery. It gave me hope that if outpatient therapy is an option, are you friggin' kidding me? Now, therapy sucks. Therapy hurts because you're trying to fix dead and dying muscle and stuff and damaged muscles and nerves. But I would rather do physical therapy than risk waking up paralyzed again. So I didn't even know that was an option. So there's options. So I'm not as scared about Tuesday as I was. I'm actually kind of looking forward to see what options are available to me, which are going to be cool. And if it does end up therapy, then maybe it'll mean a better shot of me being available for a new job. Because at the end of the day, I am done. I still, despite whatever's going on right now, guys, I like the job. I don't like the people. Like at my other clinic, I was so good at my job. I loved the job. It kept me busy. It was detailed. I was helping people. But when those people go left, they go left. And I just couldn't handle that anymore. And I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I like the job, but my dream job, honestly, would be to just be busy on a computer all day long and not have to deal with people. And that's exactly what this job, the job my sister does, entails. And she's like, Mel, there is no outside communication. She goes, the only people I talk to are my coworkers in the office, she says. And that's even barely because she works with earbuds in her ear. Because there's no phones, so she doesn't have to have her ears open. She'll only put like one earbud in just in case, fire alarm or whatever. But she says for the most part, she says, I don't really talk to anybody unless it's like a birthday or a company thing. She has her earbud in and she's listening to music and doing her online work. So oh, you guys, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I've always believed, and I always say, there are no accidents. Everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. And at the end of the day, you have got to have faith if you believe in God. Okay, if you believe in God, you have to have faith that He has you. You know what I mean? You have to have faith that if you shut up, listen, be still, He's gonna take care of it. He's gonna move. I'm hard-headed. I want to do it all myself. And I forget, like, oh, you ain't got to do all this by yourself. So at the end of the day, whatever is going to happen, good or bad, guys, and a lot of people don't get that. How can you believe in God and accept the good and the bad? Because that's life. That's life. You accept the good and you're grateful for the good, and then when the bad happens, you hold on to God the hardest because you're going to need Him during the hard. You ain't never been promised that life's going to be easy. Whoever said that? Whether you believe in God or not, where is it written anywhere that life is going to be easy? It's not. But you got to hold on to something. If you believe in a higher being, if you believe in the strength of yourself, whatever it is, it's going to help you get through. That's what you got to believe in. And I mean, there are no accidents, and right now it's Friday, it's the end of the week. I'm feeling hopeful about this doctor visit. My sister cheered me up, saying that she seems to be getting pretty good vibes off of the manager she's been putting little bugs in the ear about me from. So we'll see, guys, we'll see. But at the end of the day, I know, other than death, everything is temporary. Every situation is temporary, and we can't feel like it's permanent, because then you get in a funk that you can't get out of. So, ooh, I got deep, y'all. I got deep. But I am so thirsty. And everything it seems that has a drive-through is on this side. Anywho, let me get home, and then I'll show you the 3 little things that I purchased. And then we'll wait around for little dude. It's getting really weird looking. Not necessarily gray, but more hazy. It's weird. Texas is weird. But I'll see you guys in a little bit. Me and little dude have been in the yard since I got home, and I got a lot done. But I forgot to get the crap out of the trunk that I wanted to show you guys, so I'm heading out that way, and I see something that scared the snot out of me. I have mud and dirt all over me. I'd given up on these little 99-cent only lights. This one's cockeyed, and that one turns on when it wants to. I don't know how bright they're going to be, but these are the ones that I bought for that back dark, spooky spot. But I charged them all day and turned them on for many days, and nothing happened. And now today they decided to light. I'm germinating more lemon seeds, guys. I actually took these lemon seeds from the buffet that day I was off. But anywho, this is what I did. I repotted the spider plant and the new gypsy peppers. I went ahead and took my bell peppers and red chilies out of those stackable thingies and put them in smaller containers, and hopefully they'll grow some. But that is my repot buffet. Okay guys, I'm actually going to show you what I got out here, because some of this stuff is going to stay out here, and one of these things I need to clean out here. So let me show you guys what I picked up at the bins first. I found these cute little Mickey hand salad tongs. Originally they were $14 wherever the heck they were sold. Now I left the Mickey Mouse bowl behind, but these were too stinking cute, and they're still new, so I grabbed those. Okay, I got this thing and I put it back initially because I'm like, that is some ancient crazy looking thing. But I have, do y'all remember when I hit pay dirt on the crosses at the bins many moons ago? A lot of them are this wood with the silver overlay cross. I am so gonna make a grouping of it. I think it's gonna be amazing, and I haven't used those crosses because there wasn't anything to tie them together. The silver would work in a couple of the rooms in the house, but not the wood. But now that I have this to center around the crosses, I think it's gonna be pretty. It's ancient, it's old, but I love it. See what I mean, guys? There's the frame, and there's the plethora of crosses that I got at the bins as well. Isn't that neat? And then I got this thing only because I've always wanted one. I know I'm going to put my cleaning products in it, because I went bougie and put like my cleaning spray in little glass bottles that I've picked up at Black Friday. I got this little thing, this little compartmentalized carry-all. Now somebody was using it for nail polish manicure caddy, but I'm going to use it for cleaning supplies unless y'all have a better idea. I thought of sticking plants in it. I ain't even going to lie. I thought of sticking plants in it. But if y'all have a better idea for that, y'all can definitely let me know. I got a couple of things that I'm going to use out here. I got this flower pot. Oh yeah. This flower pot, I thought it was a bowl, but it has the little drip reservoir right there, so it's just this little planting bowl. I couldn't leave it behind, guys. I do not have a clamshell. It's not the whole clamshell, it's just half, and I already know it's going to go with my grouping of seashells that I have upstairs, so had to have that. And it smells good. It smells of perfume or something. And then I got this planter. with the drainage holes in it. I might have showed this in the video, I'm not sure, but I did get that stuff for the yard. Then I got this thing because we need a frame for that Chucky picture that I picked up at Black Friday. So I got this. I picked up this frame and I think it's gonna work. I think the Chucky print might actually be a little bigger, but if I have to trim it, that's okay. And then let me show you guys what I picked up at the Goodwill store. So inside this store, I only got 2 things, and of course they would be wrapped. Hang on. I did get this little planter, but the sticker said 404, but it had 104 written on the bottom, and she got confused and didn't know what to do, and there was nobody to ask, so she sold it to me for 104. But this is gonna go so stinking perfect with the little white plates that I picked up the other day at, must have been Goodwill. And then I did get the kitty cup. The fact that it says I love my cat and then scripture, are you stinking kidding me? This was either 99 cents or $1.99. Their prices fluctuate. And then the only other thing that I picked up there was the thing that I have to wash out right now. And you guys, I swear to y'all, I was just looking at this at Target the other day and it was like 31 something, and I'm like, I ain't gonna pay that for a trash can. But there it is. It was $15.15, but the fact that I know that it's half price off of the one, exactly the one I was looking at Target, and it doesn't stink, it's not gross, but I'm still gonna clean it out. It's a little push pedal, and then it slowly closes, so I think that's gonna be good. The one we currently have in the kitchen is the kind that and I actually found it at Goodwill as well. I loved it, but as we've used it, it's a kind where you push the food down, and if you're dropping in eggshells or banana peels or whatever, the top gets gross, and I'm constantly washing that gross top, and I don't like that. So I picked that one up, and I may use the other one in the garage or something. I don't know. I don't know, or maybe just I'll toss it or put it out on the curb and say for free. But let's go inside. I want to open up the Temu with you guys. If y'all ain't sick of me yet, I am so sticky and gritty. Can't wait to get in the shower, drink something, and then get in the shower. But let's go inside and see what the Temu is. There's something in there you guys better not laugh at me about, because I'm laughing at myself. Hold on. Okay. So in here, and it's actually not beat up, guys. Usually these come all jacked up and tore up. But I need to be careful because I have some things in here that I definitely don't want to mess up. And I have one more order on the way. Should be delivered this upcoming week. And then I have one more that I need to place. But this first thing I'm going to show you guys, do not laugh, okay? What is it, Mel? It's supposed to be... What do I do with it? It doesn't even come with instructions. It's a bun. A messy bun. I guess you use it as a hair tie. I guess you put your own hair through it like a hair tie. I thought it was going to be like a clip-in, but yeah, it's a messy strand bun. It matches my hair. You can't really tell, but it matches my hair color. I'll play around with it. But yeah, it's supposed to give you this glam bun look. Now, y'all remember when I was fixing the toilet? I told you guys that I wanted to do the back wall in these self-adhesive Temu tiles. Well, I ordered a buttload of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I ordered 6. And this is the pattern I chose. Okay. Okay, they're black brick. And the people who have used them love them. They are embossed and bumpy feeling. Ooh, they're thin. They did say they were thin, and to buy extra in case you messed up some. And I just messed up one because it's stuck to the actual plastic. Look, I tore the corner. But this is what they look like. They are textured. And they're these thin little foam stickers. Wow, really tacky that you stick to the wall, and it gives the look of brick. I wish I hadn't messed this one up. I hope I'll probably put it down on the corner or something. But I think that is going to be so pretty in the bathroom, you guys. I'm so excited about this, and I hope I have enough. If I did my math right, I bought extra. So the only thing is going to be matching the patterns to make sure that, you know, you don't go all askew. But I'm not going to mess with it too much more because I don't want to damage them. But that's what the majority of this pack was, is those sticky tiles. And the only other thing that I purchased on this go around was this little tool. And I had actually seen an infomercial for the real one, like the one that started off all these dupes. But it's one of these tools, and folks who lay floors and stuff swear by it. So nothing comes with instructions. So what you're supposed to do is you press this up against the edges of your floorboards, or, you know, any type of edge when you're going to lay floor, and these little movable thingamabobs will form the shape. And then you just lay this on top of your tile and you cut the shape exactly. So you start off this way. For example, I need to cut some material, this tile, something to match the curve of the floor, to match the curve of the wall. Let's just pretend I'm going to wrap this table, okay? So I take the little thingy, I press it against whatever it is that I'm going to have to cut around, and there's my shape. Okay, this is the exact shape I need to lay down on my tile and cut around. That is amazeballs. When I saw the infomercial for this thing, one night, my tomboy DIY loving self fell in love with this thing. So let's give an example on the wall. Okay. Press it, and there you go. Isn't that neat? It even gets the little grooves right here. See these little grooves? It even gets, oops, it even gets those little grooves. So you know exactly what you're tracing. That is so cool. I am so geeked out about this. I'm so happy. It feels better quality than I expected for what I paid. I paid so little for this thing. And the real deal original one is like 60 bucks. So when Temu and their vendors come up with an alternative, just a little cheaper, way cheaper alternative, I am all about that. So that is everything. That is everything that I have been up to since I got home after my early release. And now I am going to not worry about putting anything away, okay? I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to dig out whatever movie we're going to watch tonight, me and little dude. I may watch the last bit of the basketball game. Not sure. But I'm going to relax and end my evening off happy and peaceful, which is how we all should be. So until my next go around, in case I don't get to see you guys before Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. Oh my goodness, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you are appreciated and loved and lauded for all the great work that you do. For any of my lovely cyber sissies, cyber bros watching, If you don't have your mom with you this year, my heartfelt condolences. I hope that thinking about her makes you smile. I hope you have lots of great memories to go down memory lane, to have her share this day with you. Even if she's physically not here, she'll be with you in spirit. For anybody who is struggling with any loss, any mom who is struggling with any loss, I hope the spirit of your loved ones comfort you and accompany you happily and peacefully on this Mother's Day. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, being my cyber sisters, sharing your life with me, hanging out with me, caring about us, making me feel secure the way y'all do. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday. I hope you guys get everything you all deserve, all the love and attention that you all deserve. For my aunties, my grandmas, my best friends, my godmothers, anyone who is caring for a child, raising, nurturing, loving, protecting a child, even if they're not biologically yours, you are a mom. Okay, honey, you are a mommy. And I'm grateful for good mommies. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Mother's Day. And until my next go around, I love y'all bunches. Bye.